All right, so we are now going to start Module 2 for Week 7. As you can see from the title, this is going to be the SCR Outline. So you're going to take the same documents that you used on Monday and all of the work you did in answering the essential question and finding evidence and plug them in today. So our objective is that you are going to be able to write a short constructed response creating historical argument, citing text evidence, and analyzing the historical context. And the essential question is the exact same. Why would formerly colonized nations want to resist the control of European nations? You do not have an Edulastic mastery check again today, but your mastery check is going to be to just making sure that you have completed your SCR, and I'll show you when we get there. So your due now for the day is actually to open up Week 7, Module 1, okay, and look at your independent practice and put in your responses that you filled out. So right here, and mine's not filled out because I just went over it with you guys, but this is where you put in your reason and then your evidence. And you're just gonna copy and paste, like I showed you in Module 1's video. You're gonna copy and paste your answers here and plug them in here. Remember, green is for document 1 and yellow is for document 2, and those color code in both Module 1 and today's module. If you want to go back and look at some of the documents, you can just click on this link here. Okay, but no, also those documents are in Module 1 as well. So now you're going to go through and complete this independent practice outline. You should be very familiar with these outlines, right? You have been doing CEA paragraphs all of eSchool, and you were doing DBQs before that, so these should look very familiar to you. The only thing with an SCR, meaning a short constructed response, if you remember way back when we talked about this at the end of Try 2, is that you need to have a context sentence and then your thesis statement. It's like your introduction for the SCR. So your context is think the what, when, and where about the topic. And so in this prompt, our topic is like colonialism, right? Or what formerly colonized nations are doing. So I just plugged in the sentence stem here where you could say colonialism is, and then you write your definition for what colonialism is, and that is good for your context for an SCR. For your thesis statement, what you're going to do are combine your answers from the do now that you have written here, and you're going to plug them into this thesis statement here. So document 1, remember, is green, so you're going to put your answer that you got from document 1, and then yellow, you're going to put your answer that you got from document 2. Then you are going to write a CEAS paragraph about each one of those reasons, so about each document. And remember the greens for document 1, and you can use these sentence stems, right, and follow this outline. So you should have everything you need for like your claim, your evidence, which remember evidence you wrote right here, so you have that already. And then the analysis where you show how does the evidence support your answer for why colonized countries would want independence or want to resist the countries that are colonizing them. And then the source analysis where you're just going to analyze one of these aspects of SHIP in your response. Do not do all of them, you just need to do one. Then you're going to do the exact same thing for document 2, okay? And then for your mastery check for today, once you are done with that independent practice, you are going to use this writer's checklist to make sure you have everything you need in that outline. So you have at least one context sentence that starts the SCR and gives background information. You're going to have 2 pieces of evidence, one from Doc 1, one from Doc 2, and that is cited in your SCR. Okay, and that's how you're going to get the most credit. You will not be able to get full credit if you do not have 2 pieces of evidence. The evidence sentence includes the sourcing information. So that is the author, where it was written in the title, and then just making sure you have written in full and complete sentences, and then also that you have your source analysis sentence for either the bias, purpose, or intended audience. Once you can check these off, you can do like a strike through, bold, underline, whatever you want. Once you have checked them off, then you need to submit the module and you are done with module 2.